The following 9 things will help you stop feeling guilty and shameful of. Guilt and shame can be powerful motivators to act morally, but when we experience shame for the wrong reasons, these negative feelings can be detrimental to our well-being. You risk becoming untrue to your genuine self if you frequently feel ashamed of your opinions, traits, or actions. The dread of being mocked or rejected may also keep you from pursuing your ambitions. In this video, we'll look at 9 situations when people experience guilt, but you shouldn't. It starts with your dreams. Your visions. When you are ashamed of your dreams, it is difficult to realize them. But when you are confident in your abilities, your dreams become more attainable. You may be motivated to work hard to achieve your goals by these good feelings. It is entirely up to you what you want out of life, and the truth is that those that matter will help and support you. It's not because your aspirations are absurd if someone doesn't think you can achieve them. It's because they're not very good at offering support. And if somebody discredits your aspirations, remember that they are the ones who need to feel awful for their actions. It implies that they lack both the will and guts to pursue their own dreams. These people intend to divert their attention from their anxieties, particularly their jealousy of you, by making fun of your dreams. One's friends. Second, your friends. Some people are embarrassed to talk about their connections in public, especially if those pals are already the targets of mockery from society. Many people still make assumptions about other people based on their looks, abilities, gender, sexuality, religion, race, or beliefs. But despite the preconceptions of the world, you shouldn't ever feel bad about your pals. Instead, bask in your shared connection and enjoy your uniqueness. Even when others don't comprehend your friendship, it's acceptable to feel proud. Do not conceal your friendships with your pals. They are wonderful. Your job or financial situation is number 3. Work or financial position you are in. There are generally 2 basic causes for someone to feel ashamed of their employment or financial condition, despite the fact that there are numerous other causes. Either you are evaluating yourself or you are concerned that someone else will. Now, if you are positive that the embarrassment is a definite indication that you should quit your career, then by all means, trust your instinct. Investigate your choices. Attend some classes, establish a support system, and keep going until you land a job that you're happier doing. But if you secretly enjoy your work, or at least some portions of it, while being ashamed of it, don't sacrifice that in order to appease others and their ideas of what makes you happy. Fourth, failure. Failure. Although most people view failure as a barrier in and of itself, it is inevitable. You'll encounter it more than once, but it's a vital stepping stone on the road to success. If you're one of those people who views failure negatively, change your perspective to one of importance and value as a learning opportunity. Failure is a sign that you tried. Resilience is demonstrated when you try again after failing the first time. The more times you try and fail, the more you strengthen yourself. You see, failure and making mistakes are fundamental components of success. And if somebody ever criticizes you for failing, they aren't successful at all. If they are upset that you didn't get it right the first time, then they have excessive expectations. Don't feel bad about failing. Be ecstatic about your bravery, tenacity, and drive. Your need for me time is number 5. There is no reason to feel guilty or humiliated about taking care of yourself. It's important for us to take time off from the world's incessant commotion and noise in order to rest and recharge. If you wish to unwind by reading a book, taking a bath, watching TV, or engaging in any other relaxing activity, you are not being lazy. Be prepared to defend the value of your solitude if someone ever criticizes or challenges your need for breaks. Perhaps you can even get them to practice a little self-care as well. Number 6. Positivity. Believing the best. You may find that others dislike or envy you for your optimism if you find it simple to see the bright side of things even while others are complaining and resentful. However, you shouldn't feel humiliated or embarrassed. In a world where so many individuals emphasize negativity, pain, and suffering, your optimism is a blessing. Your decision to put your attention on what is good will benefit you and the people in your life. Expressing your emotions is number 7. Dialogue your emotions. Sincere emotional expression, such as crying or jumping for pleasure, is normal, healthy, and even beautiful. Therefore, you shouldn't ever be embarrassed to express yourself. The fact that so many individuals feel the need to suppress their feelings is very shameful. Some people keep their emotions to themselves out of concern that they will be seen as weak or fragile. Others fear coming out as conceited or overly enthusiastic about their accomplishments. No matter how you are feeling, whether it is good or bad, it is unhealthy to control your emotions for other people. It keeps you from properly feeling your emotions and learning from them about your needs and desires. Saying no is number 8. Saying no. It can be difficult to say no when someone offers you something or asks you to do something for them. You can feel bad for missing out on the chance or fear that your rejection will be interpreted negatively. However, if you answer yes to requests when you actually want to no, you aren't being true to who you are. You are acting in a way that is not who you are. Saying no and establishing boundaries are healthy whether you're talking to a friend, coworker, loved one, or even a stranger. If you wish to decline the invitation, do so without feeling guilty. Indicator 9. Your past. Your prior. It's common to feel ashamed of your history, whether it was something you did or something that occurred to you. And even if you make every effort to live in the present, the past will never truly leave you. Shame, however, will not enable you to carry the burden of your previous mistakes. Shame won't motivate you to change, despite your best efforts to prevent it from happening again and your wish that no one else goes through what you did. Recognize that you cannot change the past and that your experiences have greatly influenced who you are today rather than feeling guilty. Therefore, take pride in how you handled the situation. You don't have to keep it a secret from people. Working to eliminate guilt is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Regardless of whether your shame is a result of who you are, how you act, what you have, or what occurred to you. Never let anyone make you feel ashamed of anything we discussed. If they do, just remember that it says more about them than it does about you. You should never be ashamed of who you are. Find pride whenever you feel shame because it will give you strength, honesty, and joy. Can you recall a time when you experienced shame? How did you deal with it? Sharing your experience might be able to assist someone else who is going through a similar situation. Give this video a thumbs up if you find it useful and tell your friends about it so we can make more like it. Click the subscribe button to see more content like this, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Watch our other videos as well if you haven't already. Thank you for viewing.